Troy Kearns here, real estate investor, and we are out in Vegas shopping for my dream car. We're at the Vegas Auto Gallery.
What's good? Troy, Steve Kennedy, nice to meet you, my friend.
Nice to meet you.
You good?
Yeah, I'm
Pleasure.
good. We were walking around the lot looking at cars.
Yes, sir. Yeah, welcome.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you.
Yeah. We got a couple here that will probably tickle their fancy for sure.
Okay. Well, yeah, we looked at the. I didn't even see that one until we just seen that one right now. So that's one of the first Bentleys. And then what else you got to show us?
I got a 14 Mulsanne.
Okay.
And I have a Range Rover that I'd like to show you.
Okay, let's go take a look.
And then
at
we
them.
can narrow it down from there.
Okay.
Sound good?
Cool.
All right, brother.
All right.
We sell a ton of them. You get a lot of bang for the buck. Obviously, original MSRP is much more substantial than what you can get them for used.
So what's this thing cost new?
This is closer to about 300,000 brand new.
300,000. What do you guys have it listed for right now?
For 114.8.
114.8. It's only got 32,000.
32. So you have your key start here, but you're also push start on your center console there, far left, right by the.
This one?
There you go. Yep. So this one here has a W12, so it's a side-by-side 6, so a lot of power. It's more long range. You know, 80 to 100. Not a lot of torque. It will still kick you back, but you get a lot of the luxury components that go along with the performance in the Bentley. Obviously, craftsmanship is what you're paying for. Everything's handmade.
So where are these manufactured at?
These are manufactured over in Germany. So VW bought Bentley back in 08.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So they changed the packaging a little bit. A lot less labor intensive. The other engine was quite a bit bigger with a smaller package, so everything that you had to do just required a lot more labor involved. So the maintenance was a little bit more expensive back in the day. So I always try to keep people away from like the 04s to 08s.
Oh, because they got problems?
They got problems. Well, and I shouldn't say they got problems. That's not the right word. I would say that there's just a little bit more love required with those. I would say make sure they're under warranty. Yeah, this is a 2018 Rolls Royce.
Okay.
Actually, that's a 19. Forgive me.
What's something like that run?
You're looking at about 235 on that. But see, with the thing like with something like that, you can go back to like 2011.
Yeah, really, that far?
Get them for $100 grand. I got a buddy of mine that just put one up on TURO. He bought it for himself. Had no intentions.
You got guys you know doing it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That actually makes me feel really good.
Yeah, go ahead, fire it up so you're not sweating. Yeah, so he was looking at a newer one. I said, dude, look it, I got this 2011. I got low miles on this thing, and it's just more bang for the buck. They didn't change them for about 6-7 years. So same car, and he went out of town for a couple months. So he said, you know, hey, I got a buddy of mine that will help me out. He put it on TURO, thing booked out.
How much a day?
He was getting about $650 a day, but then he bumped it up to $700, and he kept getting it. And then, you know, he didn't want to get greedy, but you know.
Don't get greedy. Keep it booked.
And he's got a guy that's got a kind of more concierge background.
Right.
So he's doing like dropping it in valet and, you know, kind of going above and beyond for the guys that are renting. So his reviews are like.
You have to if you're gonna send that kind of a car.
The reviews now, because of that, are just all 5-star through the roof. You know, all
now
that stuff.
Yeah, we got Airbnbs that we do. That our reviews are so good that
you get like that super host.
Yeah, we're super hosts. We're freaking Airbnb Plus. And the money's just once you get it. That's why I'm like, I would never buy this type of a car except for it makes sense now.
Well, yeah, I mean you can
I'm
rent it out.
moving out of town. I'm like, I'm just gonna park in my garage, but it's gonna be rented out.
Now it's gonna make you some money.
Yeah, and I come back in town, I got a car ride.
Yep. This has got the updated infotainment system. So let me pull the stats on this one. This is a 2018 with 10,000 miles. It's got the Vision Pack, Drive Pro, heads-up display, so it's pretty loaded up. They redid the infotainment system here in 18, so this is all the new tech, all the new screens, new dash, new wheel, new grille. Most of the work came in the fascia, the front of the car, in terms of the redesign.
I mean, I think it looks.
You get the pano roof. You got the Meridian sound in this one, so it sounds really, really good. You don't get a lot of bass, but you know, it's really quality for the acoustic.
What's the story about these cars?
I mean, listen, dude, they had a bad reputation back when they first came out.
Right,
I think, you know, the new model anything really is kind of going to have its struggles in the first few years. So they were known for not being great on service. That's changed. Now, I would tell you, make sure you have a warranty. You know, make sure you're protected. It's always just good for peace of mind. But everything really after 16 seems to have less problems. The 16s and older had some electrical issues, some suspension issues. They've rectified all that. Like I said, you know, I've sold hundreds of these over the years, and everybody I have loves them. In most cases, they bring them back and get another one. Cool. So we service all your makes and models here. Okay. So the fact that you're local, I can definitely help you after the sale with some of the wear and tear stuff. Okay. I'm talking brakes, tire, oil. You know, that's only due but so often. Your oil is probably the most religious of anything that you're going to have the most frequent maintenance on. Right. And then anything out that, we do all the warranty work here in-house. Something like this, we can talk about an extended service contract if that's something you wanted to look into.
Right. It's just like the aftermarket that you can buy. Whatever,
yeah. So I always recommend it. We have different terms. I think Bentley, they limit what you can do because it's a super luxury package.
What's a brake job costing a Bentley?
You're probably looking at about $6.5, $7 grand.
I figured, because when I was looking at a long time ago, I was thinking about getting a Maserati. This is before I even thought it was a good idea. Yeah. And I was like, how much are brakes? They're like $6 grand. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Well, and this is what I tell all my customers, right? You got to remember that car at one point, like I said, was over 300, close to 300,000. Okay, the car's depreciated, the parts and labor have not. So you still have the maintenance, this cost associated in what of a $300,000 car. Right. So people get caught off guard. You know, they buy it for 70, 80 grand, some of these older makes and models. They come in for that first brake job 6, 8 months later, and they go, holy out of 10, I buy it back.
Really?
It's just what it is, man. They say, nobody told me that, and I said, well, I didn't sell you the car. But if I did, I always try to be transparent with that because, you know, you can lose a customer over something like that. If you don't manage their expectations, some people just don't know.
Right. How much is the oil change?
Oil change on that, due to labor, you're probably looking at about $700-800. If you take it to these guys, quite a bit more. That's why I say I can help you after the sale.
Why is it so expensive?
It's again a packaging deal. So there's several points in which you have to allow the oil to drain for a full swap.
It's like a Porsche, right? A Porsche's got an expensive oil
so
change.
You got to get it up there where most cars you can get them in out in an hour. That's closer to about 5 or 6.
So it's just time.
It's a labor thing.
Right.
It's not a cost thing. It's not a parts thing. It's just labor.
So if I wanted to do my own oil job, which I would never do,
cost of oil, you know, you're looking at a few $100, maybe at most.
Right. I don't know why I like this one.
Well, there's not much not to like, man. There's a reason why you see so many of them, and all that's automatic. And then this car tailgate here comes down.
I mean, it's pretty slick.
You can drop all your seats from the back here. You can fold them forward. This one's got the blackout package, all factory.
How much is this?
You're looking, on this one, you're looking at $96,800. Okay. 2018 with 10,000, a little under 11,000 miles. It may have taken over because we kind of driven it back and forth to service, so it's probably got 10 and some change now. I mean, listen, it's new technology, right? You're talking, you know, 3 years difference. And this is when they upgraded all the interior, so, you know, it's...
What year is the other Bentley?
14.
So it's a year older.
A year older. So you're not gonna get what you feel when you look at this, right? You're gonna get the craftsmanship, you're gonna get the detail, you're gonna get the quality, but you're not gonna get the technology.
Right. Well, it all matters to me what they rent for. So I just gotta go look and see.
That's what it comes down to, really.
I don't really give a crap.
And that's kind of the vibe I got. You know, where's the voids? Where can we figure out where the best opportunity is for you to make some money?
Originally it was Porsche, but somebody already took that one.
Yeah.
And so now I gotta go look. But I think Bentley was written for $500-600 a day.
Yeah.
So I just gotta.
You know, those big bodies, they'll go for a little more too because there's not a Mulsanne on there. Because the guy that bought that Rolls actually called me looking at that Mulsanne. Because he kind of found that gap where those big bodies were renting out pretty good. And he was looking at that one too because there wasn't another one on there. So take that into consideration too.
So should we
just
roll down
saturation. Yeah, we can do that.
Will you tell me about the car?
I don't know too much. Blake, what do you know about the 560? What do you know about the 560? I don't know anything about it. 570 S. That's all I know.
Yeah, I know. Well, this is a convertible, obviously.
Yeah,
so,
it's a Spider.
Right. Okay. That's how that works. This has got less miles than that other one too.
Then what other one?
The convertible. Convertible Bentley. It's a blue one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, 15. This is a 14, right?
14, correct.
Yeah, that was a 15. Had 32,000 miles. So do you know anything about these cars?
No, well, yeah, I mean, enough to sell them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
what's up with the filming stuff?
Oh, we got permission from Nick. Hey, thank you for staying tuned all the way to the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed. If you are, make sure you stay tuned because we got plenty of more videos and we're gonna have video after video so you can enjoy and learn. So make sure you stay tuned for the next video. Peace.